Good morning, friends. For today's vocabulary lesson, A Fine, Fine School, you are going to need this worksheet. Please write your name and number at the top and then set it aside and listen to this week's vocabulary words. Our first word is principal. A principal who gets to know the students will be a better leader. Principal, what does it mean? A principal is the leader of a school. Think about it. What does your school's principal do in your school? Number 2, sword. Colorful kites soared high in the sky at the school's cultural fair. Sword. What does it mean? Soared means that something flew up toward the sky. Strolled. Students and their families strolled for miles to raise money for charity. Strolled. What does it mean? Strolled means walked slowly without hurrying. Worried. This boy is worried. He is afraid rain will ruin the class field trip. Worried. What does it mean? Worried means feeling concerned about something bad that may happen. When was the last time you were worried? What were you worried about? Proud. These young actors feel proud of their terrific performance in a school play. Proud. What does it mean? If you feel proud, you feel pleased with yourself. Think about it. When was the last time you felt proud of yourself? What made you feel proud? Announced. Each day, a different student announced school news over a loudspeaker. Announced. What does it mean? Announced means made known to many people. Think about it. What are some things that your teacher has announced to the class? Fine. The sun shines and the air is clear. It is a fine day for the school yard sale. Fine. What does it mean? Fine can mean very nice or of excellent quality. Think about it. What fine objects can be found in a museum? Certainly. We certainly should turn off lights when not using them. This surely saves energy. Certainly. What does it mean? Certainly means surely or definitely. Think about it. If a friend asked you to come over to play, should you say certainly without asking an adult? Why? Now, friends, we're going to take a look at our vocabulary reader, and I want you to pay special attention and see if you can find the vocabulary words that we just introduced. Our vocabulary reader is called Schools, Then and Now, and it's by Stephanie Cohen. Going to school in the 1800s. Imagine what school was like for children in the 1800s. School was just one room. There was only one teacher. Children of all ages learned together. Your school probably has many classrooms and teachers. All of the children in your class are probably about the same age, and you certainly don't have to walk more than 3 miles to get to school today, but pioneer children often did. The one-room schoolhouse was often also used as a church and a place for town meetings. Welcome to the schoolhouse. American pioneers began to move west during the 1800s. The first schools were built out of blocks of grass stacked like bricks. Some schools were built from logs. Some were built into the side of a hill, like a dugout. Children shared benches and desks. Usually, there was a large chalkboard at the front of the room. The teacher wrote out the lessons. Teachers were often teenagers. Where's the bathroom? In the winter, a stove heated the schoolhouse. When temperatures soared, there was no air conditioner. The schoolhouse had no water fountains or bathrooms. There was just one bucket of water for drinking and another for washing. The outhouse or bathroom was in a little hut outside the school. In the 1800s, children had to get wood for the stove. The road to school. Many pioneer children walked to and from school, even if they lived miles away and even when the weather was bad. Some lucky children rode a horse to school. If you live more than a mile from your school, you probably take a car or a bus. If you live closer, maybe you've strolled to school a few times, but only if it's a nice day. Children rode horses and traveled in buggies to get to school. Meet the teacher. Pioneer teachers worked very hard. Even before they announced the start of school each morning, they filled the stove with coal, cleaned the chimney, and filled the water buckets. Students ranged from 4 to 18 years old. Many fine teachers were just teenagers themselves. If you finished 8th grade and behaved properly, you could become a pioneer teacher. Some teachers rang a bell in a bell tower to begin the day. Others rang a handbell. Time to learn. Pioneer children went to school to learn the 3 R's: reading, writing, and arithmetic. Students practiced spelling and math problems using slates and chalk. They didn't use paper, pencils, or computers like you do. Children often read aloud from the same story. Students spent a lot of their time reading a book called McGuffey's Reader. It was usually one of the only books a student had. There was no library in a one-room schoolhouse. McGuffey's was filled with facts, speeches, poems, and essays. Students were proud to learn pages from McGuffey's and recite them to the class. Students didn't move up to a new grade every year. When they were ready, children just moved up to the next McGuffey's Reader. Time to play. Pioneer children had one thing in common with you. They had recess. They played games like marbles, hide and seek, hopscotch, and jump rope. In winter, they built snowmen and threw snowballs, just like some of you do. Children enjoyed recess more than 150 years ago. Times have changed. A one-room schoolhouse was very different from your school. Can you imagine school with no computers, no cafeteria, no school bus? Well, at least no one worried about missing the bus. There wasn't even a principal. Students just had their teacher, one room, and a bunch of desks. But they learned something new every day. One-room schoolhouses are often called little red schoolhouses. Now, my friends, it's time to get that worksheet. Make sure you've written your name and your number at the top. And let's take a look at the directions. They say to cut out the vocabulary words below and paste them into the chart to match the correct definition. The definitions are listed right here. The first one is all things. Something flew up toward the sky, very nice or of excellent quality. To feel concerned about something bad that may happen, made known to many people. To feel pleased with yourself, walk slowly without hurrying. Another word for hall, the leader of a school, surely or definitely. The words are right here: principal, soared, strolled, worried, proud, announced, fine, certainly, hallway, everything. After you've cut these out on the dotted line, you're going to paste them in the correct side of the chart to match these definitions. If you need to go back and go to the beginning of the video and look at the definitions again, you can do that. After you finish this side, you're going to turn it over and you're going to get to choose 4 vocabulary words and write them in a sentence. Please make sure you use 3rd grade sentences with correct capitalization and punctuation. You can choose any 4 words and write them on the lines below. Do your very best work, and when you're finished, you may turn it in.